Sometimes we're in a state of mind where we have a lot of creative ideas, we have a lot of energy, mental energy, we are enthusiastic about what we do, we are highly motivated, we can solve problems fast. And some other times we experience the exact opposites, right? Where our brain just seems stagnant. This is exactly how I was feeling in the past 2 weeks. And then I knew that I needed to do something about it. Otherwise, a lot of things could go wrong. So I went online and started making some research. And then I stumbled on the real cause, brain block. So, seeing this, I realized that I wasn't just the only one feeling this way. There's no way in the world that I would be the only one experiencing this. And this was what motivated me making this video because I'm sure there are lots of young people out there who are also experiencing this. Stay tuned, go nowhere. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Journey of a Youth. So, what exactly is brain block and how do we manage it? Brain block is also known as mental block and is a temporary inability to think clearly, solve problems, and generate creative ideas. Brain blocks can be experienced in various situations, such as during reading, during writing, when we're trying to be creative, when we're trying to do any activity at all that requires any form of mental effort. And how do we know we're experiencing brain block? When we are incapable of generating creative ideas, when we don't feel any motivation or enthusiasm for what we are doing, right? Then we know that we're experiencing a form of mental stagnancy that is preventing us from doing what we ordinarily love to do or what we would have ordinarily done without any form of stress. So, how do we manage brain block? One, change your environment. Yes. When you're experiencing brain block and you notice you've been in a particular learning or working environment for a while, try something different. Personally, when I am in a very enclosed environment, like a serious environment like the library, I do experience a lot of brain blocks. And when that happens, I try to change my environment somewhere more spacious, somewhere where I can hear a little bit of light noise, right? It makes me feel better, it makes me more agile, it makes my brain more intelligent and keep me motivated. So just identify what works for you, and you would see that in one way or the other, you're overcoming your brain block challenge. Two, exercise frequently. Yes, sometimes I want to think that exercising is a waste of time, right? We feel we have a lot of things to do and we want to channel those time and efforts into just getting tasks done. But the truth is that once you're mentally stressed, you need to get your mental fitness back on. And one way to do that is through physical exercise. So if you think exercising is a waste of time, you end up wasting more time when you're trying to solve a task and you're not getting it because you've not done the needful in ensuring that you're mentally fit. Three, take breaks. Breaks are very important. Sometimes maybe all you need is just to step back and do other things, engage in other fun things, and then just just chill and let your brain gather some momentum before you go back to the attack. So taking break doesn't mean you won't achieve what you want to achieve. Don't see it as a waste of time. It is very, very important. Just take that break. Sometimes maybe your brain is just tired of experiencing that particular thing you're trying to solve over and over again, and it just needs something different. So when you're coming back to that task, you're coming back with a fresh insight, and trust me, it's going to do a whole lot of good. Four, break down tasks into smaller steps. This is always very effective. Many of us just want to, oh, this is a problem, okay, let's solve it. It doesn't always work like that. Sometimes, especially for complex problems, you have to break them down to smaller steps and try to solve them little by little. This way, you analyze the problem carefully and know where to channel some efforts and where not to channel some effort. So instead of you wasting a lot of time trying to solve a problem holistically, why don't you try to break them down? That way, it is more effective and it saves you a whole lot of time, trust me. I'm sure there are lots of other ways to overcome this particular mental monster. Trust me, it's a monster because mental block is not something we want to experience all the time. It poses a lot of challenges and it affects our productivity, especially at work. or when we're trying to solve our own personal problem. So my comment section is open. Kindly offer your suggestions on how we can solve this problem. I'm sure there are lots of other ways we can do that. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode. I'll see you next time. Bye.